Drake King from The Legacy, and we are coming to you from 199.4 Rochester, Iowa Studios. I know, being a weirdo about it, but that's my job. What?
Nothing.
What? You talking shit?
Maybe.
So he's talking shit.
What's up, guys? It's Gemini. It's your girl, and we actually have a special guest on the show today
Because Josh isn't here.
because he's taking a very long time to get here. But go ahead, introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? My name is Danielle, but I guess they're calling me Gemini Part 2, so I'm Gemini Part 2 as of right now. If I'm in future ones, I might actually, have a name, but as for the moment, that's who I am.
Well, that's a long intro. That was pretty cool. So, you know what we're doing today?
Yes, actually, our main topic for today is 90s.
The 90s. Well, we don't have sound effects, so we're going to be our own sound effects. I know, that was horrible.
Genius.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was. Sorry.
Well, let's see. We have two 90 babies who were born into the 90s, and then there's me.
Late 90s.
Yeah. And
Still
then
90s, girl. Quit hating.
And then there's me who was born in the very early 90s. So we got a little bit of different tastes of what the 90s are.
Have had a kid.
So,
Although people are trying to bring it back these days, especially with, the Crayola palette that they had.
Oh my god.
That whole Crayola collection was a mess, honey, let me tell you. Or, all the styles they're bringing back, they're bringing back,
Clothing.
clothing-wise. There's a lot of, a grungy, 90s grunge type stuff, or, 90s, I guess urban wear, you should call it. I don't know if it's urban wear,
I think it would be classified as urban wear, right?
Anyways, so let's jump right back into it.
Well, with this episode of the 90s, we're going to be talking cartoons, 90s sitcoms, music, toys, all that good shit.
You name it.
You name it. You guys already know we're going to have our Ranger of the Week as well, and we are also going to have our Cosplayer of the Week, which we're not going to tell you who that is because that's a secret until then. But we know who it is.
You gotta listen to the end.
But you're going to say watch soon, guys, you'll be able to watch to the end.
Soon
Very
we'll be on YouTube. You'll be able to.
We are on YouTube, though.
Yeah, but we'll be posting soon, and you'll be able to see behind the scenes stuff. We eventually would like to
Expand.
Yes, expand. Thank you. That's a good.
Really quick before we jump into this episode 100%. Oh, well, look who's here! Woo! If you guys don't know, Josh just walked into the studio without even saying hola.
I've been walking.
Go say hi, homie.
Where did you walk from? Hell and back? Shit.
Yes, that is definitely right.
So as you guys know, we are here with Jamie Gemini, Danielle Gemini Part 2, and now...
Yeah, boy. Yes, sir, in the building.
Well, technically, her nickname is Yelly. Let's put it out there. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with Yelly. That's who I am. That's what I've been since back when I was in middle school. So, my name is Yelly.
Yelly. So
My name's Danielle.
She yells a lot.
there's that too. No. So the fun thing will be pretty much this whole episode because we love the 90s.
I love the 90s.
Everyone here loves the 90s or was somewhat born
Or at
to the
least some aspect of the 90s.
I am the 90s.
You wish you were the 90s.
I wish I was in the 90s.
If you could, you would name your child 90s. I can just imagine that now. 90s. Yeah, Dad.
I'll name my child Beyonce. Destiny's child.
There you go. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump right in. Cartoon Network, people. Cartoon Network. Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory,
Dexter.
fucking Cow and Chicken. Oh well, now
Our chicken was so lit.
now we gotta put that this show is
Ren and
mature because I just
Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy. I love that show.
Yeah.
Oh man. Wait, was that on Cartoon Network or was that on?
That might have
I
been
think
on
it was Cartoon.
What's it was?
But Nickelodeon counts as the 90s too, so.
Nick.
With that slime.
You-
Am I-
oh my
am I
gosh,
the
he just
only
passed
one?
away.
Who did?
The guy that used to sing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just passed away not that long ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know it broke my little heart.
R.I.P.
I bet.
R.P. dude.
Am I the only one that wanted to go to Nickelodeon studio
To get
studios
slimed?
To get slimed?
No, I also
Yes.
Well, they're bringing it back now with all the new shows because they brought back what was it, that double tag whatever.
Tag team or
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I think that's
Something
what it
like
was. I know that that one girl, Liza, she's the host on it now.
Oh really? Yeah.
Liza
Her-
Minnelli, really?
Her and David just broke up. That was all over the internet. I was like,
I cried.
I actually have an opinion about that. Since they want to break up and do all that, like,
Love does not exist.
they
anymore.
really didn't have to go like that public with it. But I mean, you know, you do you. But you know, it still kind of sucks because they looked happy, but at least they can be friends.
You know what I say about people who break up online and share around every form of media?
Fucking
It's not real.
It's for publicity. She's probably at home with him right now taking the D.
I think it's like, I think it's one of those things where like, because they were so public as a couple that maybe they wanted to just be like, hey, so I see all these, you know, cute things of us together, and guess what? We're not together anymore, so they can be informed.
And they broke up, and they had broken up a while ago before that anyway.
Oh, yeah, true.
Still publicity.
I mean, they just wanted to like confirm, like, hey. we're not
Hey,
together
yo, we're
But
not
look-
together anymore. Leave
but-
alone.
But we're going to go ahead now, and we're going to hit that rewind button, and we're going to rewind from 2018 all the way back to the 1990s.
to the noventas.
Well, for some of us, it's the 94s, ooh. And for the rest, it's the 97s.
94s,
Yes,
as in there's
97.
multiple 94s.
Well,
There's
there's multiple of us.
well, there's a 94 in the room.
You were born in 98.
Shut up, all of you.
97.
It's
He's
90s.
97.
I'm 97.
You three are 97 and I'm 94.
His birthday's in November.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
that's right, right.
Oh my god, his birthday's in November!
Ew,
Shout out
no,
to Yester's
what?
birthday all the way in November because he's late like that.
Shout out to my birthday, which is like
Shout out to our birthday
the very
because it
first
just
month.
passed. We turned 21.
21, we're lit.
I'm turning 21 in November. I can't drink yet. Fuck.
Well, you
Boy,
can't-
we're Puerto
you can
Rican. We've
drink.
been drinking since
No,
we
I've
were
been
12.
drinking since I was like
See, in Puerto
No.
Rico, the legal age is 18. Girl, I had some sangria.
You see, in Puerto Rico, the legal age is when you're born.
True.
The legal age is when your grandpa slips you a fucking beer.
The baby's crying.
Yeah,
Man, I give him a beer.
Nah, that's NyQuil.
So check it out, guys. We're gonna be
Chloroform for the bad kids.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty
Lord.
much.
Just kidding.
Jesus.
now. I remember with
That's terrible.
sitting down, watching cartoons. My main go was Cartoon Network. That was my main joint. You know, I had my backups. You know, it was Nickelodeon.
JetX, Toonami,
Then Fox Kids.
Fox Kids.
Oh my gosh, lit! I miss
But,
Fox
but
Kids
Cartoon
so much.
Network was a household name.
It really
for
was,
everybody.
and then like we're-
Especially the
Still
original
is.
Teen Titans.
I know, fucking Teen
Teen
Titans.
Titans.
Sucks.
I don't like
Fuck
Teen
Teen
Titans
Titans.
Go.
Teen Titans Go
I
is
hate
so
Teen
retarded.
Titans
Teen
Go.
Titans Go. I was gonna
No,
say.
no,
if
no,
you
no,
don't
no.
like
Teen Titans is amazing.
Get the fuck out of
Listen,
here.
I love Tara Strong. I love everything that she's in. I love all her work. I don't like Teen Titans Go. I hate it.
Teen Titans Go makes me want to kill myself.
It just
twice.
seems like they took the characters
Come back to
and
life.
just
Come
like,
back to life and then kill myself
watered
again.
them down.
Yeah.
Especially with like Raven. Like she used to be so in depth and like
Yeah.
you know,
I know,
actually in
it's-
touch with her emotional side. Now it's just
Well, don't forget that now we got-
And then like fucking fart jokes, like why?
Yeah, but now we got that extra season that's coming out on Netflix, and plus they're doing the same
Yeah.
thing with Young Justice. So I'm type hype.
But they also they're also saying that they're gonna like redo. Thank you for the nipples. They're saying that they're gonna redo Courage the Cowardly Dog in the same like
in the same
style
format.
and, yeah, and Powerpuff
They're doing that to
Girls.
Ed and Eddie too.
And Powerpuff Girls, and I'm just like, what the? Are
Leave
you
our
ruining-
cartoons
Why are
alone.
you ruining
They
the
were
shows that were
perfect.
our thing?
They were perfect.
Amazing, the
Also,
way they were,
new
and you're making
generation
it
that
into
doesn't
the.
even like them.
And
Yeah.
it's so trash. Like they're gonna be all fart
No.
jokes and oh my
They're
god.
not trash. They're trash.
No.
Trash.
Oh yes.
Trash.
She's got to hit it with the Russian accent. She's got to hit that with the Russian
trash.
accent.
You gotta hit it with the basura.
The basura.
Basura.
But-
Trash.
But check it out. Well, besides comparing and contrasting cartoons, because you know we're a bunch of '90s kids who are just gonna say that the new shit is ass. Powerpuff Girls. Go ahead, talk Powerpuff Girls.
Oh my god.
I won't front. I watched Powerpuff Girls. I liked Powerpuff Girls,
Powerpuff
especially
Girls
when the
was
Rowdy
shit.
Rough Boys came in.
Oh my
I was
god.
hype.
Yes.
I was hype. Like, yeah,
I
yeah.
always considered myself Bubbles because of like just who she is. as
Your
a
sister is 100% Buttercup. I don't care what anyone says.
I have to disagree.
I'm
Considering
Buttercup.
I've known her my whole life.
I'm Blossom.
See, listen.
She's Blossom.
Because I'm
I'm
the
Buttercup.
oldest and the boss's bitch. Okay.
So I guess I'm the only one that gets the Buttercup form.
I mean,
I'm
you guys
Buttercup.
could fit Buttercup. I think you could fit Buttercup.
I am definitely.
You would
No,
be
you're-
you would be
you're the
one gorgeous
professor.
Buttercup.
I would be an asshole Buttercup. Like I swear.
I mean,
Buttercup
Buttercup
with
is
a
an
beard.
asshole.
Exactly. I
No,
would
but he would be
like the
one
most-
good looking
You're the
Buttercup.
professor. Sorry, not sorry.
So I'm your dad.
Oh shit. Oh, you're your father.
You thought about that?
I think we all kind of had the same thought.
Hey Luke.
That was
I'm gonna call
crazy.
you daddy.
I'm your daddy, boy.
We just discussed this last night.
I'm not your
No.
daddy. I'm your grandpa.
Oh my god, yo.
I'd rather have a
Commercials
grandpa
like-
friend than a dad friend, to be honest.
I'm gonna mention one show that came out a long time ago that I absolutely hate, and this is why I don't watch Cartoon Network anymore.
Why?
Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah,
I
no,
never
trash.
liked that.
I never watched.
Think
it.
of the title though. Uncle Grandpa.
Well, if you watch
Incest.
the show, it'll make sense. But it's like, it sounds like someone. Wait, this is already gonna be like, over PG-13, like 18, whatever, right?
Oh, we're already on.
Okay,
We're
okay.
way
just-
off.
I already dropped the
So,
F bomb, so we're already.
What I was gonna
We've
get
been
at is
off
like,
base
what
since
it
the second
sounds
episode.
like. All right. It's, as I was saying, it sounds like one of them like did the typical like country white family thing and just kind of like smashed their cousin or uncle or some shit. Like,
It's a possibility. I wouldn't hold it against them.
and then it creates like a confusing uncle grandpa type
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
Uncle
Hey, are you
grandpa.
my uncle or my grandpa?
Although we have a cousin that's technically like an uncle too.
See, but
they're
that's out of
not
formality.
related.
But that's out of formality.
Cause it's like, cause it's our grandfather, like my mom's like biological father, but then he had a girlfriend, and his girlfriend had a kid named Corey. So he's like our cousin, but also our uncle at the same time, and it's really confusing. Shout out to Corey. So if he hears this,
If he hears
Corey.
But
or Liz, cause you're probably with him.
So check it out. So we got the whole Powerpuff remake. Might as well talk about the shows that are gonna get the remakes. We also we're getting Ed and Eddie.
That's gonna be quite interesting. I want to see what they do with that.
Now that one I would actually sit down and watch because Ed and Eddie was already outrageous as is.
Oh yeah.
So
Imagine
what more
real
could you
people
actually
doing
do?
it.
What more could you actually do besides actual people? That's all you could really do, because that show was already fucking out there.
I am literally Ralph.
Oh really, my Ed boy? You're Plankton.
Plank.
That's SpongeBob.
Wait.
Plank was
Boy,
a
get
plank.
it together.
Man, I'm old. I'm tired and old.
Are you Jimmy?
Yo,
and
Jimmy!
Plank. Jimmy and Plank. All right. I'm a fucking Plank.
No, you're Jimmy.
Oh, because your name is. I shouldn't have to explain it. But
That's
that
your
means
little
I'm a
joke.
fucking dumbass, and you're my board that leads me in the right.
She's also
direction.
Ed's sister. 'Cause she's very bossy when it comes to us too.
When it comes.
When it comes to us two, she automatically becomes that
I mean,
character.
she's
When it comes to
bossy
my
in
little
general.
sister.
So.
Dig a hole. Dig a hole.
They go home. Butter toast.
You guys sound sick. Oh my god.
Butter toast. Hello, light.
I love how he always gets confused for Pakistani man. Where are you
Oh my
from?
God.
Puerto Rico. Oh, I thought you were from Afghanistan.
No, it's the beard. But I would have to. Oh man, I would have to say you. Yeah, Ralph for you, but I gotta go with Ed. Once in a while, you have your dull moments.
I have my dig
You
a
have
hole
your moments where you're gonna eat the bed because
Yeah,
how
I'm gonna
hungry
eat
you
the
get.
Of course.
I would say Eddie for me and Ed.
I'm gonna eat the slide because it's too hot.
Which Ed? There's Ed with one D, one with two D.
No, Ed.
The
Ed, and Eddie.
No, Ed.
There's Ed.
No.
Ed D.
It's
No,
dig
there's
a hole.
Ed, there's double D, and there's Eddie.
Oh yeah, double D.
Double D because he has double D's. Obviously. Yes.
Can we see them? Not today. Come on, Josh.
There is
can't-
double
I
D's
can't
in
do
the room, so
Mine.
yeah.
Obviously. You don't have any.
Double dickheads.
Aww. No need for the compliments.
That's double DH.
Fuck off.
So, like Josh said, we're also getting Courage.
Oh my god.
Now-
I saw that and I was like, look, What the hell was that one guy? The one. Yes.
Oh, I hate I was
Oh,
so scared.
I
that one.
cried the entire episode.
I
I
think
did not.
It was scary.
I think what's funny is that
Ooh, I'm glittery.
so many people were terrified of that show, but I loved that show. Like every day
I
I was
loved
on
it, but
there.
I was terrified.
I think
a
the
good
only
kind of
episode
terrified.
that terrified me was when they
Like,
usually did the.
Horror movies don't terrify me anymore. You know what still terrifies me? Courage the Cowardly
You know what
No,
movie?
honestly-
That one episode, just that one episode.
You know what movie used to get me when I was younger?
What?
13 Ghosts.
Ooh,
That sh-
yeah.
That shit got me when I was
that-
younger, and that's why I don't like clowns. It's because of that I don't like
My
clowns.
my ex friend, Kevin. Fuck you, Kevin.
Fucking Kevin.
Unshout out to him. Dragged me to
To hell?
to see it,
Oh.
and I was, oh my god, I accidentally almost punched him in the face.
Well, there's a
It
movie
was
called
great.
Drag Me to Hell, so I thought you were gonna.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
No,
Hi,
that's
He
SpongeBob.
doesn't deserve that shout out.
SpongeBob.
But now Cartoon Network wasn't the only place where you can get some badass dope cartoons.
Yes.
We also had
Cody
Nickelodeon.
Yoko. Wait.
Wait, okay, hold on. Sorry, we love you guys, but that's mid 2000s, and I get that. But Code Lyoko. Okay,
My
moving
life
on.
is Cody Yoko.
I love
Calm
Code
down,
Lyoko.
bro.
My laptop is named Aelita.
Oh, beautiful.
I know, right?
Oh, nerdy.
But like I said, you couldn't. Cartoon Network wasn't the only spot where you can get some pretty cool cartoons, but you can also get some in Nickelodeon. And
Nick.
but the best part about Nickelodeon was Nickelodeon had good live action shows as well.
Yeah.
So I want to go ahead and talk about some of those. We had All That.
The Amanda
I love that show so
Was
much.
there like Temple of Doom or something? with that?
Yeah. I think we had Temple of Doom with them. That's where we had like all the slime shows.
Yeah.
Was it that?
Yeah. And the Amanda Show.
And the Amanda Show and Drake and
Drake and
Josh.
Drake and Josh.
I never
Drake and
thought
Josh was more
that it'd be
2000s
so
though.
simple, but I found a way. I found a way.
But
And
yeah,
I never thought that. Sorry.
But yeah, that was 2000s though.
That was 2000s. Oh, man. No. Au contraire, mademoiselle.
Wasn't it like 98, 99?
No, it started. The show itself started in 2002, but Drake and Josh were already working with each other on the Amanda Show, and that's where they did a lot of the skits for Drake and Josh. But they
It was
just took those skits.
2004.
I know, but they took those skits, some of the skits there, and made them into episodes
Oh yeah,
on the
but,
show.
But
So that's where it originated.
I'm saying like the original, not the thing. The Drake and Josh. was
The Drake
in
and Josh were on the
2000s.
yeah, were on 2000, but they were also
All that.
on All That. They were on the Amanda Show. They were all over the place.
They were in my mom's basement.
We had really quick before we get to the next one. One good cartoon that I have to mention that was on Nickelodeon that will forever be bomb. Rugrats.
Rugrats was like.
If you guys don't know already, know us by now. We like to get very musical here on Legacy. But like I said before, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, they're not the only places you can get some really good cartoons or good live action shows now, because we also had Disney Channel.
Disney.
And that is more. Listen, I like Disney Channel. Don't get me wrong.
Disney Channel is
They
my
had some good cartoons, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and pass this one off to Ms. Gemini herself.
Look.
Into her
Video.
sister. Her
To
sister.
Wolfie.
Sister.
Wasn't that Nickelodeon? Sister?
No, that's Disney.
Sisters Disney.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, it was.
It-
But it
yeah,
had
is.
it had
Because
TF.
then they had Twitches.
Yeah, but
But that's not. That wasn't. No.
I like
Was
Twitch.
that 90s?
Twitches.
That might have been
Sister
early
was
2000s.
90s.
What Twitches?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was early 2000s. The first one was, and then like the last one came out
Sister.
in the end.
Dang it.
Oh, we didn't finish the poll yesterday.
Yes, but at least we have the one poll, but we'll finish that later while we're actually here.
People are probably wondering what poll are they talking about. You guys will find out.
Stripper polls.
You never know. We might get some strippers up in here.
Well, what about me and Josh?
I am the stripper.
You guys can't be happy and not us.
Actually, I know a stripper.
I know several.
I know many.
I actually, oh my
I was
god.
actually gonna get a
so
lap dance for
you
my
guys know
birthday,
Eddie,
but
right?
that's not-
Huh?
You guys know Eddie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying what her name is, but the one night that we were hanging out, he introduced me to a stripper friend.
I think.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes. I
No
think
names.
It's the same. I think it's the same one that was gonna.
No
give me a lap dance
names,
for my
no-
birthday.
We know exactly what you're talking about.
No
But-
idea what you guys are talking about.
But
we
with
went from polls to Disney.
to polls,
It's a very
strippers.
PG-13
Disney.
conversation.
Come on, let's
So
go.
with Disney, check it out, guys. So with Disney, you know, they had
Sister.
the sister. They had Even Stevens. That was early, that was late '90s
That was
actually.
late 90s.
They had Even
Almost
Stevens.
70s.
What else we had? We had. That's what Raven started in the '90s, right?
I don't think so.
Josh,
That's how Ravens were 2000.
check. That's what Raven, because I'm pretty sure that was late '90s.
Like, I'm pretty sure everyone
Yeah.
remembers the Little Mermaid movie, but does everyone remember
Remember the Little Mermaid show?
show?
And Hercules show.
Every night, if I would wake up and my TV was still on, it'd be on at 3 o'clock in the morning.
All right, so
And I'd be up like, oh yes, my
the
mermaid.
Disney shows that were in the 90s were So Weird,
Oh,
Boy Meets
Boy
World,
Meets World, Doug.
Recess,
Doug.
DuckTales, Doug,
DuckTales.
Wait.
Tailspin.
Hold on, give me 1 second. A DuckTales.
Woo! Oh my God, guys, Timon and Pumbaa.
Pumbaa.
Ah,
Look.
so good.
No.
I think it's because of that.
Gargoyles.
Yes. I think it's because.
Fucking
I think it's
gargoyles.
because of Timon and Pumbaa that we got the Lion King 1.5.
Yes.
Then we had Smart Guy, which
Every
is the
movie after Lion King, the first one was garbage. I don't care what anyone says. I didn't
Yeah.
like them.
no, which one?
But
All of them.
but one show that's forever in mine and Danielle's hearts, Bear in the Big Blue House.
Oh, I love
Now
that show.
I
Oh,
have
what
to
about
pull the
Bill
mic
Nye the
over a little
Science
bit
Guy?
to talk about that.
Bill Nye
Because
the
let me tell you,
Who you gotta lubricate?
I gotta lubricate my. Never mind, I'm not gonna say it.
Anyways,
Bear in the Big Blue House. I can't explain it, but there's just something so I don't know the word for it, but whenever me and Jamie hear we just think of me and Gemini.
We're good. If you guys don't know, our studio is right next to another studio, so sometimes we get the leak in of other practicing. But yeah, that was a good one. I liked the other one, the one where they went into the boxes and then it became like a
Out of the box.
yeah,
Out
out
of
of
the
the
box.
box. Let's
Yeah.
work together. Put a little
Did you not
Or
remember? Sabrina
Bear-
the Teenage
Wait,
Witch?
yes.
Queen.
What was Berenstain Bears on?
Berenstain Bears?
was
PBS.
PBS.
That's another one
That's
that we
another-
could talk about.
That's another one,
But the big one, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill
Bill
Nye the Science Guy.
Oh wait, I found it.
Found what?
I found the out of the box intro.
No way.
Yes.
Can only play 30 seconds.
I'm Vivian, and this is my friend Tony.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
you.
Together every day with some of the kids in our neighborhood.
And
What?
waiting in the clubhouse.
I feel like watching an episode now. Just to watch one.
Next episode coming to y'all. We're
Next
gonna
year.
be watching
Out of the box.
out of the box doing reactions.
Yeah.
Reaction videos to old
They're so old now.
out intros
Oh,
to
my
old
God. That would be
show
dope.
or movie intros.
That would be dope. But check it out, guys. We're gonna go ahead and we're
Waiting
gonna
in the clubhouse.
really quick while she gets that ready. We're gonna make a quick turn off of some cartoons. So you got it?
You come too.
Yeah.
Now what's it gonna be inside? Will that imagination take us
Man,
I love that. I miss it.
that was good shit.
All right,
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a complete
360.
360. Go off of them cartoons, but
Fox.
just know. Oh shit! I forgot about Fox Kids.
What
Batman.
Batman, Power
Animaniacs.
Rangers, Digimon,
Obviously.
Pokemon.
Animaniacs.
They are the Animaniacs.
Tiny Toons. The Magic School Bus.
Captain Planet.
Stop.
Peter Pan.
Uh,
Captain Planet.
I
He's a
love.
hero. Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage
Oh my
Mutant
god.
Heroes in a
Sammy
half shell.
Max.
Turtle power.
Big guy. Godzilla. Beetlejuice.
Beetleborgs.
Mm-hmm.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps.
Oh, where on earth is Carmen San Diego?
Yes.
My life.
Okay.
You guys are gonna find me weird, but I never got into that.
What?
I never got into that.
I mean,
Are you kidding? That's like the best fucking show, man.
I was more of a Where's Waldo kind of guy.
Yes.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip with a friend.
This is the musical episode today, guys. This is our musical episode.
You relaxed and
Oh, Spider-Man and Bobby Boy.
next thing that you know, Climb on the magic school bus. Spank a plane, turn two. Come on, magic school bus.
I
Oh,
love
man.
that.
So before we went and remembered Fox Kids, we're gonna go ahead and now do this 360, and we're gonna talk about 90s sitcoms. And what's awesome is that one of the shows from the past segment that we just said is actually part of that, and that is Boy Meets World.
Yes.
And that's still
Beanie!
Beanie! Beanie! Oh, that's a new one.
Okay, but I gotta talk about one that's straight in my heart forever.
Okay.
Family Matters.
Oh my God. You and Ray both.
Let me get you there for a second, Poppy. Let me get you there.
There's a rare condition
So,
this day and age.
with the 90s sitcoms, everybody knows that 90s sitcoms are like the most iconic and most important part of the 90s, in my opinion. But who is the greatest 90s sitcom dad?
Uncle Phil.
Okay, I gotta agree with Uncle Phil, but also I'm gonna go with the Family Matters dad.
Yes,
I'm
Family
gonna go
Matters.
with the Full House dad,
Carl.
and I'm also gonna
Carl.
hold on.
Carl
And I'm also
Winslow.
gonna go with the Boy Meets World dad. All
Carl Winslow was amazing.
Yes.
Being a cop and dealing with like 4 kids.
Yeah,
And
no.
his
and racism already.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I
And
think that
his
was an early
mom, too.
episode too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that was a very early episode. You guys don't know.
My favorite
Now-
episode was always when the mom like moved in the first episode. Like it was like
Yes.
the first episode was so beautiful.
Oh.
If you guys don't know, with the 90s shows, especially with sitcoms and cartoons, their shows couldn't touch on certain things without getting in trouble. It's not like
Mhm.
today where you can just talk about whatever on a TV show and people automatically understand what's
Exactly.
going on, especially children,
Mhm.
because they understood that children were going to be watching these sitcoms and were going to be growing up and watching these shows,
Mhm.
and that
And they didn't want to talk about it.
exactly. But when it comes to certain things, such as racism,
Yeah.
it needs to be talked about.
It
And
really
Family
does.
Matters, in my opinion, and Boy Meets World had an episode,
Fresh Prince.
and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air had an episode. All 3 of those episodes, in my opinion, were fantastic. And if you haven't, go ahead, look up racism episodes in Boy Meets World, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Family Matters, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. They were all fantastic, and if I'm correct, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air had more than one.
They were all so heartfelt too.
They
Like, it's
really-
just, like,
they really were.
amazing.
They really were. But again, when it comes to the '90s dads, I have to go with Uncle Phil, the dad from Boy Meets World, the dad from Family
Carson,
Matters,
and
and
Carl
also the
Winslow.
dad from Full House, because
Carl Winslow was
yes,
my Family Matters man.
Now-
Family Matters was amazing.
this is gonna be a little bit more of a funny one, but I feel like it's important. But who had the best living room? Because the reason why I asked this is because when it comes to the '90s, with sitcoms, where does the show usually take place?
Literally the
It
living
takes
room.
place in the kitchen and the living room, but the living room is where everything is defined. It's
I
where,
think-
it's where people
Okay.
hang
I
out.
think the Friends living room is the more iconic.
Look, I was literally just gonna say that, but it's not really like a living room
Or the
because
Martin
it's
living
at
room.
the coffee shop usually.
Yeah, it's usually at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
But it's an icon. It's a
an
living
iconic
room.
shop.
It's a living
yes,
room.
of course.
They're living in a room.
They're living there.
I mean,
The iconic couch.
they had
Full House.
Monica. They had Monica's apartment.
Monica's apartment, and then they
Yeah.
had
Joey's apartment.
Joey's apartment.
I mean, they went to Ross's apartment.
Yeah,
a lot,
they
but
did
didn't,
went to
but
Ross's
didn't, but they
apartment.
didn't stay there that often.
No, not as much as Monica.
But who had the best living room?
I think Monica had the best living room. On some real shit. Like I just like the purple.
You just want to be in Monica's living room.
I do want to be Monica.
I'm gonna go with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yes.
Yeah.
Their living room was bomb, and it's not because they were rich, but
They had a big living
they
room.
had a
too.
big
It was
living
fun.
room. Everybody wants a big living room.
But what was
Since
the
we're
most
so
iconic?
rich.
Most
Like,
iconic?
Most iconic.
Boy Meets
most
World.
one to the heart.
Boy Meets
Well,
World.
they had a
Yeah.
nice ass kitchen too.
Yes, they did.
Mm.
But the Boy
It's
Meets
like that one episode where they broke the fourth wall. It's like, we're so rich. Have
Why
such
can't
a
we
nice-
can't afford a roof?
Why can't we afford a ceiling?
Yeah, ceiling.
I love that.
I like it when they break the fourth wall. And by the way, you know what? We're gonna do that right now. This is actually the first time we've all been in the studio in 2 weeks. Yeah, you guys are out here thinking that we're in the studio every day. No, we had a bulk record last week.
because of the holidays for July 4th.
Yeah, our
and-
studio is closed
Yes.
during those days, so
Yes.
we had a bulk record. But we're probably gonna bulk record next week as well, because we can't be coming in here every week.
Right.
Fourth wall breaking.
But now I want to jump into the next segment here.
But first,
But
your
what
90s
was-
love.
What was your first 90s love? Like, think about,
Topanga.
this obviously isn't going to be a hard question because it was your first love.
Topanga.
Besides, your dad or your mom, but,
If you don't say Topanga,
Monica.
Monica.
I respect that.
Oh my god.
I
you're
respect it. But
hilarious,
Topanga, I was in love with
Topanga was
Topanga.
life.
Have you seen Topanga today?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Or Hillary Duff.
Uh,
Oh my
okay,
god.
Here's the thing. Here's the
Cringing
thing.
in the room.
Here's the thing with me and Hillary Duff. I never thought she was pretty until she got older, and I seen her again, and I'm like, nah, that's not her. And I look closer. I'm like, bruh. And now I'm like a huge Hillary Duff fan.
See, but listen though.
I love me some
You
Hillary.
just
See,
like
but
her
listen,
because her
though.
ass is fat now. Like,
See,
let's be honest.
See, but listen.
Is
though.
that a crime?
See, but listen. though.
Hey,
Laura
I'm gay,
Winslow.
remember?
Laura Winslow.
Yeah. Laura Winslow.
Laura.
Christy Carlton Romano.
Mm-hmm.
We're touching on a lot of topics here.
We try.
This is how the 90s makes you.
This
But
is
you
how
know
the
what we
legacy
haven't
goes
talked
down.
about?
Oprah.
Saved by the Bell.
Oh, bro. Saved by the
You
Bell.
want to talk Saved by the
So
Bell? Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
so I will always forever have a crush on Mario Lopez. Like, he's just
Oh
an
my
attractive
gosh,
man.
you and my mother, Mario Lopez.
good. Mario Lopez is fucking dope.
Oh, by the way, guys,
How you?
I'm a little late on it, but no, it didn't work. But how you doing? I don't know why it didn't work, guys. Man, that actually broke my heart a little bit. That's why. Hold on, I got y'all. Hold on.
How you doing?
I hate you.
How you doing?
I love how they both look at me like, how you doing?
So what happened was.
She's not single.
So what happened, guys?
Doesn't mean she's not cute. Don't
is-
hate.
Is that
I'm saying though, you can't flirt with a.
is that Gemini called me last night, and I told her that I was gonna play that clip because we were gonna be talking 90s, and she said you should. I was like, all right, cool. So you know what? Here it is. I told you I would, and I'm playing it. So in conclusion.
Ooh. Okay.
How you doing?
All right, but you know who I had a bigger crush on?
My mom.
SpongeBob.
Adam Rodriguez from CSI.
Oh
That man.
my God.
I'll tell ya. How you doing?
Oh, you're telling us.
Mm-hmm.
You telling us? Tell us, girl.
Listen.
But y'all want to talk Saved by the Bell really quick again? Flat out.
That's
Tiffany.
fair. That's fair.
Tiffany. She's on a new show right now
Which
on
one?
Netflix. It's
Really?
You got.
crumbs all over right now. It's
It was
Dust?
good.
what is it called? It's right here. Hold on. It's called Alex and Katie.
You can get it.
It's on Alex and Katie, and she plays the mom.
That man.
Woo! Shut up, my music.
So you guys should check that out. But we're going to do another 360, but this time we're going 360 to the right, and we're going to be talking 90s music. Because
Oh my god.
we like music. So,
That was more
guys,
of a bigger influence, I feel, than like shows.
Shows.
And stuff.
it was shows and music, in my opinion.
But like music was already so universal. Like shows were like just coming out. Like like. Do you know what I mean?
Scrub gotta get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. No, want no scrub. Scrub is the kind of getting no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
We have to play music just for the folks.
Smells like Tea Spirit.
Please
Hello,
no.
It smells like the only song that you know.
Oh no.
I hate Nirvana
Polly
so
wants
much.
a crab.
No, but you know what drives me
Unpopular opinion: Ray King does not like Nirvana.
Polly wants a crab.
nuts? Very popular opinion. Gemini no longer likes Ray.
See, Polly wants a cracker. I think I should get out of first. And I forgot the rest of the lyrics.
Or you know what? Bowling for Sue.
Okay, I'll go bowling for Sue. We can go bowling for Sue.
Oh my God! You know,
Spice
I remember
Girls
when I
was
saw them
my
at Warp
fucking
Tour.
shit, huh?
Girl. Do you guys
See-
know heart-shaped box means
Yes.
vagina?
Yes.
Okay.
See, listen.
All right, guys. So check it out.
Spice Girls.
So check it out. So we're gonna be looking at the month and our year. So for me, it's gonna be January and '94,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be looking at who topped the charts during the day we were born. So for me, for January 3rd of that year, nobody really charted, but technically I got stuck with "Hero" by Mariah Carey.
Now you have to sing a clip.
I don't know that song. I really don't know that song.
I don't
I know "Hero" by Nickelback. I know "Hero" by
Jesus Christ.
I know "Hero" by
Do
Skillet.
not, absolutely not. He's cut.
Save
today.
me now. I need a hero.
Save me now.
I was about to say I know Skillet. Okay, let's see.
He nails the girls' parts.
I don't see nothing.
Let's see.
wrong
You guys are
with a little bump and grind.
so besides me going first, it's ladies first. So Ellie and Gemini.
May.
Which are you guys
May.
May.
My
So
joke.
Ellie, my bad. I apologize. I'm gonna take a minute.
Yelly, don't
They're my
make me cut.
woofies.
You guys said May, right?
No, you're number one.
Mayo.
We're number one.
So check it out. You guys are May
31st.
31st. Cool. Cool.
31st.
Oh my God! Yes! Da, 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 ooh, ah. Da, 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 doo, ah. Da, da, doo.
Yeah, yeah.
If you guys don't know, the girls got Bop by Hanson.
Go to November 28th, because that's mine.
November 28th?
Yes, Dad.
Oh, I forgot you are in the same month. November 28th.
Elton John, my guy.
Candles in the Wind, 1997. Something About the Way You Look Tonight by Elton John. And Elton John was topping from October 11th to December 27th. Probably even all, yeah.
And
Man,
probably
can't-
till next year, man.
Technically January 4th. My boy was on number one.
Elton John was my boy.
Number one for January, by the way, for your guys' year was Tony Braxton. Unbreak my heart, say you love me again, undo this hurt that
Wait,
you
wait, wait,
caused
wait,
with me.
Look at the second one. Look
What?
at the second one.
What's the second one? Oh,
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I wanna-
I'll tell you
I wanna-
what I really,
No.
really want. So tell me what
Oh,
you want.
yeah.
What you really
I wanna really, really, really wanna sing a sing time.
If you wanna be my lover,
You gotta get with my
If you want
friends.
my future,
if you wanna have my children,
no.
get out.
Forget my past.
But it's
you
like
wanna
it's like
get
it's like Danielle said, guys. Music was very popular for the '90s, as you can see. We were just having our little karaoke moment
We
here.
had a lot of karaoke moments
All-Star?
today.
All Star, yes.
This is the song that was Josh's.
How you light up every second of the day. But in the moonlight, you just shine like a beacon.
So that's something about the way you look tonight. There you go, Josh. That's for you.
Now
Mr. Yes, sir.
let's figure this out, guys.
I love that.
Was your song that topped Okay, your song in particular.
My song
In
in
any blockbuster, or was it in a flopbuster?
Huh.
If you don't know what a flopbuster is, people, a flopbuster is when
Obviously,
when
when a movie does bad.
horribly bad,
Disgusting.
such as Transformers.
Oh my god.
Well, even though it does good.
Wait, the show?
No, the movie.
Wait, which Transformers?
The last one, I think it didn't do pretty
The
good.
ones they just did?
The newest one that just came out, I believe it didn't
Yeah,
do so
they
well.
were pretty bad. Can't lie.
So was your guys' song in a blockbuster or a flopbuster? Ladies first.
All right, let's see. The way you look tonight in movies. That's my desire.
How about Danielle takes a guess while we got Gemini looking it up?
So what was the question again?
Is your song, which was, let's see, May 31st. Your guys was Mbop by Hanson.
Oh,
Was your song in a blockbuster or a flopbuster?
The Hangover Part 3. How do you feel about that one?
Well, was it a blockbuster or was it a flopbuster?
I feel like it was
It was
flop
block.
because
Flop.
it's basically the same movie every single time. Like, let's be honest.
So we got one down. So Josh, was your movie in a blockbuster or was it in a flopbuster?
I don't think it was in either. I don't think it was in either. I've been looking right here, and actually, it's called My Best Friend's Wedding.
My best friend's right. Why do I feel like I know that one?
It's with Cameron Diaz.
Oh, I know that movie. Okay.
Never
It was a
seen,
really good
never
movie.
seen it, but I remember Cameron Diaz.
It's a really good movie.
There were a lot of wedding movies back in the 90s.
Mhm.
Like The Wedding Planner.
or
That
the-
was like early 2000s. But girl, I grew
Yes.
up on it. I don't care.
Or American Wedding, cause I grew up on American Pie. That's another good '90s thing. That's another good '90s thing is the American Pie franchise.
No diggity.
You
No
guys
doubt.
don't
I get-
know.
I get-
we
I
are
get it.
in
No
sync.
diggity.
No
You
one's
working.
watching. It's
No
something.
diggity.
Shout out to Valerie.
Bag it up. I like the
We're
way
in
you work
studio right
it.
now.
No diggity.
Recording
We got we got
podcast.
Danielle over there doing a a little live video for all of us.
Instagram Live.
But check it out, guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to 90s tragic losses. And if you guys don't know, we lost a lot of people during the 90s, especially in the music industry. And if you didn't hear Josh just a second ago, he was singing TLC,
Yeah.
and we lost the most gorgeous member, in my opinion, of
Left
TLC.
Eye Lopez.
Left Eye
baby.
Lopez.
I love her so much.
Oh my gosh.
She was my woman crush.
Chasing waterfalls, please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
No Strauss was
I
my
know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. That's not the only one we lost during the 90s. We also went and lost my boy Biggie Smalls.
And Tupac.
And two
And
I love
my
it.
boy
They call me
Tupac.
Big Pop.
Throw your hands in the air like he's a true player. I like it when you call me Big Pop.
Love it.
But and
It's-
over.
It's love it, not like it.
Listen.
I love it when you call me Big Papa.
Love it when you call me Big Poppy.
Actually, I had somebody call me Big Papa before, and I was like, yes.
There you go. You found someone that likes it.
Or
What?
I threw my hands
That's
in
like-
the air because I'm a true player.
That's like modern day daddy, basically.
No, I hate being called that.
I don't like the word daddy. It makes me uncomfortable.
Oh.
Like you can just
Even your own father, it's like, ooh, there's a kick behind it now. Never mind.
Well, we
you're-
never had a dad, so that doesn't
Ride
matter.
it. Yeah.
My pony.
Wow.
Or moms or ma.
Oh, loser right there.
Ma.
Do wop. Mambo
Well,
number 5.
Not only did we lose Tupac, Biggs, Left Eye, but we also lost, if I'm correct, Selena was during the 90s. So that's a really big hit during the Hispanic era
What?
The
Selena.
Macarena.
Oh yeah.
And Selena.
when we lost Selena.
Although she was gone before we were born, but we grew up listening to her music because when she had that English crossover album, my mom would be listening to that.
Don't
Yes.
speak.
Okay, guys, so I pulled him up, and we have.
Como la flor.
Janis Joplin.
That's the 70s. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, 90s. Andrew Wood, Mother Love Bone.
Mother does love bone.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see if we can find some people that we actually know.
Kurt Cobain.
Oh,
baby.
shit.
Kurt Cobain is on
I
here.
can't read that though. Just saying.
That's tiny as fuck.
Jonathan Melvin.
Despacito. This is how we do it down in Puerto Rico.
Shut up.
I'm trying to
That song is so overplayed.
that song is such a pain in the ass. I tried to zoom it in for you. I couldn't. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Let's see who else we got on here. We have Left Eyes on here.
Suck my big toe.
Oh wow, it even tells you how they died too.
Yeah, heroin.
A lot of it. It's heroin and coke.
Cocaine, speedball, pills.
The 90s.
And the 70s and the 80s.
Alcohol, heroin. Oh, wait. Let's see how many people died from heroin. In
Can we
the
not?
70s. Which is probably heroin.
Apparently we can't
You remember-
speak today.
You remember where that's from?
What?
Liar, liar. The pen is royal blue. I love that movie. And Big Daddy. That was a good movie too.
Yeah.
That
The
was
color of this pen
is
that I'm holding in my hand
is royal blue.
He did the thing.
But
and then he falls to the ground.
if you guys don't know, we lost a lot. We lost a lot of good, iconic people during the music industry. And actually,
Heroin.
now that we're really looking at the list, we lost some pretty big names and all.
Most tragic is Selena. I'm not sorry.
Man, fuck heroin.
Hashtag fuck heroin. That's
Hashtag fuck gun.
now we're gonna go on to our final part of this, and that is 90s toys. Because we're gonna end this off with a good note.
Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
and me.
I know it's not destiny.
Pokemon.
Oh, you're my best friend. In the world we must defend.
Pokemon.
I think you guys. Well, this is a nerdy, geeky podcast, so I think it's obvious that we are fans of Pokemon.
I got all the games.
Same.
I've watched all the series.
Same.
I've collected a lot of Pokemon cards. I've played Pokemon. Oh my god, everything.
Yes,
But it's not only that. Y'all remember the Bop It?
Twist
Bop
it.
it.
Twist it.
Pull it.
Pull it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to get mad when like I got everything right and then it started to speed up. Like Bop It. Twist it. Yeah.
I used to just.
I used
hit
to have
it
like
against
3
something
people.
and hope it works.
I used to have like 3 people play with me at the same time. And you
Or
have,
when they said sing it, I was like ah.
I thought you had a fucking Bop It on you.
You had a what?
I thought you had a Bop It in your backpack. I was like, what?
Listen, if I had a Bop It on me right now,
Bop It, twist it, pull it. Oh yeah. See, listen.
MacBook.
We talked
Yeah,
90s music, but we didn't talk NSYNC or Backstreet Boys.
Listen, because I feel like if we would have talked 90s music and would have gotten onto the subject of Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, this conversation would still be going.
Literally, but
Look. Shout out to my NCC. Even though she's not gonna listen to this.
it's
Still.
her. See, but NSYNC.
Backstreet's back. All right. They really are back, by the way, guys.
All right. Oh my God, we're back again.
It's gonna be May.
All that I do. No.
It's not enough for you,
You don't wanna lose me again.
but I'm not like them.
Baby, when you finally get to
You love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be May. We are very musical today, guys.
Quartet.
That way. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Am I?
How about this one?
Your
Okay, hold on. I know we were supposed to be talking about toys, but we went back to music, and this is very important.
Bye.
Bye toys for a second. But what is it? All the small things, truth
That
cares.
was early 2000s.
Nope, that is
That was
1999.
Really?
Yep.
You're
1999.
lying.
1999.
You are lying. He's not lying.
He's not. It's Blinky Blink.
That's Blink
No
182.
shit. It's
Blinky
Wink
Blink.
182.
The Wink 280 something. Hello there.
The angel of my nightmare. Where is it? You guys
This
got
song
it?
used to get on my nerves, to be honest with
Where
you.
are you?
And
I'm so sorry.
No, you gotta do it. You gotta do it like him. Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Or Adam's
You're not
song.
doing it right. I'm so
Better.
sorry.
Better than song.
I cannot
You have to
sleep.
do the
I cannot
face and
dream
everything.
tonight.
You said you liked Wedding
I
Singer,
need
right?
somebody and always.
Hold on. You said you like Wedding Singer, right?
Wait. Play Where Are You?
Count her down. If you guys don't know, we have a countdown.
Where are you?
I miss you.
Hello there.
It's not playing.
The angel from my nightmare. I think that's it.
It took forever to get there, but we got there.
We're there.
Oh, hold on.
But
Last thing.
you said you like the Wedding Singer, right?
I guess. Why?
So, you remember the song that he sings? You don't know how much I need you. And I'm so sorry.
I cannot sleep
Why
tonight.
can't I dream tonight?
If you guys don't know,
I cannot drink,
if
sorry
you guys
about
don't know, in The Wedding Singer, Adam Sandler's character takes a song by The Cure.
I love that song.
and remixes it.
The shit out of it. It's so beautiful. It's like, oh.
I saw
But
that.
it all was bullshit. It was
He
a
was like,
goddamn
"Oh,
joke.
Was that a...
Yeah.
It was everything.
It was everything.
It was everything.
You know what, guys? Can we just agree that all the 90s toys were bomb?
Where are you? Yo-yos.
Fuck yo-yos.
Fuck you. Bop it. All right. More 90s toys. Come on.
Well, Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards.
Tamagotchi.
Oh
I
my
had one.
fucking God. I have one now. I have a son. His name is
I had a
Peyton.
dinosaur one.
Game Boy.
His
Which
name-
one?
Advanced or
No, the Game Boy Advance was 2000s.
Super
There's game.
Soakers,
Oh, fucking
Furby,
silly
Polly
putties.
Pocket, Beanie Babies.
Nintendo 64.
That's true.
46.
Furbies. Them motherfuckers were...
Huh.
Easy Bake Oven.
Beanie
Yo, I
Babies.
was the... I was
Can you guys
like
check on the
Betty Crocker.
PlayStation 1? What year was that? The very first PlayStation.
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 Where are you? Oh my god, you got it stuck in my head.
I'm so sorry.
I can't
typing
sleep.
this
I
in
can't dream tonight.
Tonight.
I need somebody and always.
Ooh, you know what? You know what was also a very popular toy? The Slinky.
I loved Slinkies.
I
had a
love
whole
playing
bunch
with
of
those
them.
on stairs. It's just so entertaining.
Wait, what year did Toy Story come out?
The very first Toy Story?
Yeah.
I think that was like 2000. I think that was like
1995.
95 or 96.
95, pretty sure. 1995, November 22nd.
So
Release date
we're
of
both sort of
PlayStation.
right.
In the United
Buzz
States,
Lightyear
it
toys.
was 1995.
Oh man. Wait, what was the PlayStation?
1995.
So yeah, the PlayStation, the very first PlayStation was out there.
Look.
In Japan, it was
in
December
Japan,
1994.
The very first one to come out was in Japan, and that was on December 3rd, 1994.
But I'm saying.
So Danielle, are you gonna buy me
US
the very
basically.
first PlayStation?
No.
From Japan.
Psych.
From Hot
You
One.
thought, listen, honey.
If
you're-
it's the first one in existence, I don't think it's gonna come cheap.
I don't think it's gonna jump.
Yeah, I think that would be a little more costly. So if I'm gonna buy that motherfucker, that's gonna be mine. I don't give a
I mean, we could just
fuck.
we
I'm
could
gonna
just put
get
it in the
2
studio,
$3,
right?
Blue fucks.
We
Red
could
Red
fucks.
fucks.
We could just
3
put
bucks.
we could just put it in the studio and use it in the studio.
Lord. I gotta get off my phone.
The phone is our friend for today because
The phone is
we've been
ringing.
doing a lot of searches. So
Oh, you know what?
What's up?
It doesn't really count for PS2 either because it's March 4th, 2000. It's like right there on that, you know. But still, 90s
Past
babies
that.
growing up playing PS2 as well.
As well.
Mm-hmm.
As a whale.
As a whale.
So check it out, guys. As much as we love being in the toys, we are kind of running over time just a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump to our final 2 segments. So that way we can end this off and we can and we can do what we gotta do. Say goodbye to you guys, and we come back next week. So we're gonna go ahead and do our Ranger of the Week, and Josh, you're gonna love this one.
Really?
Our Ranger of the Week is Amy Jones Johnson.
My baby.
Kimberly Hart, the very
My
first
baby.
Pink Ranger.
My baby Kimberly. I will never cheat on you.
It was supposed. Ooh, I got Emma Lahan on here. Oops. But it is Kimberly. I promise it is Kimberly. But
One last one. Shout out, girl. What's up?
what's going on, Bobo?
Image
If you guys don't know, Kimberly Amy Jo Johnson was our very first Pink Ranger. She was the one who came in. She was our Valley girl of the series, but she became a pretty formidable Ranger in the end. She became very smart and did her thing.
And like I said in the last episode that she was on, which was episode 2, the first episode I was on, we kind of touched on it a little bit. She is always gonna be my babe.
Now, shining moments, I would have to say when she led the team of Rangers in the Wild Wild West episode. That was pretty good because we got to pretty much get a Pink Ranger leader for the first time for a little while.
Oh yeah.
And that was pretty dope. Later on down the road in Power Rangers Zeo, after she left and Kat took over, Kimberly decided to write a Dear John letter over to Tommy and break his heart over a letter. She dumped him through a letter.
You broke my heart yesterday.
I'm sorry.
I really like his tits.
He really does. Are they that nice? Oh yeah.
Now, when it comes to her arsenal, Amy Jo as the Pink Ranger, as the original Pink Ranger, rocks out with that bow and arrow and the same blade blaster that everyone else does. As well with her Zords, she only has the pterodactyl.
Yes.
She has the Firebird Thunder Zord, as well as she does get the Crane Zord later on.
You guys just reminded me of something. It sounds like you said Beyblades. Like, do you remember Beyblades?
Oh, let it rip.
Oh my gosh!
My boyfriend with us.
Beyblade,
Anyways,
let it
continue with your Power Rangers.
Now, this one's only gonna be for me and Josh because I forgot to share the info with with Gemini over here, and I definitely forgot to share the info with Danielle because I didn't know she was gonna be here today.
I didn't know I was gonna be here either. So
Surprise!
So this one's only gonna be for me and Josh today, Josh. Personal opinion aside, where are we ranking Kimberly? Out of 5.
4.
You're gonna rank her at 5. Is it because she broke Tommy's heart?
4. Cause she broke my baby Tommy's heart.
You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with that. 4. You broke my man's heart and through a letter, nonetheless.
A letter?
You couldn't come see him face to face.
You couldn't talk to him.
Like, you make it sound like you flew halfway across the world.
Like you're my baby.
Get in your car and go see Tommy.
You're my
That's
baby,
it.
but like, come on, man.
Like, come on. Who Dear John's this shit? Come on. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to our final and last segment, and you know what? This one is for all of us.
I
and
love this segment.
Jamie loves this segment, and she's been waiting on this one. So Danielle, do you want to go ahead and you want to squeeze in here next to Joshua?
That hurt.
Joshua Patronus. That's what we're gonna start calling you, is Joshua Patronus. So check it out, guys. Our cosplayer of the week is
Lemon Bell.
Lemon Bell. That's right. And the reason why we went with Lemon Bell is because guess what, guys? She's a
lemon.
90s baby.
And she's a lemon and a bell.
She's a 90s baby. So I figured it would be a cool idea to put a 90s baby on this list, on today's episode, especially because she's very close in age to the girls, mostly. And Josh. I'm older than her by like 3-5 years.
And you pretty.
3-4 years, sorry.
And she's my wife. No, I don't care.
Whoa. You can have every other cosplayer on this list. Lemon Bell, the bitch, the doll. Lemon Bell is mine.
Lemon Bell is nobody's because you cannot claim a female like that. So let me not get into this right now though, because I will go all SJW on you.
Through chips, I can.
Girl, you are beautiful. I'm just throwing it out there.
So we're gonna go ahead and you're beautiful. It's true.
That song is.
You know who she kind of looks like in that cosplay right there? Mikey. From Glam and Gore. Yes.
So do you guys don't know which cosplay we are talking about? We are talking about her Supergirl Bombshell cosplay.
I am in love
with
Kaboom.
this.
So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna examine the card. We're gonna do things a little bit different, but we're gonna try to keep the same formula as always.
Baby got back.
But we're gonna go ahead and look at the character first, and then we are going to look at their cosplay. So with the character itself, with the bombshell of Supergirl, obviously, like in the title, it's bombshell. So we are based somewhere in the 1940s, 1950s of the era. And I don't know, what do you think, Jamie? Her cape isn't even a cape. Her cape is her.
It's like
It's a
around
scarf.
Yeah, it's like a scarf. It's around her neck. But
She's rocking them boots.
Nailed this. I love the boots. Her pose is cute. She's like
Yes.
saluting America,
Hey.
and I love this. This is A1. Good job, girl.
Yes, sir. Where are we at with the Supergirl bombshell?
Can't touch this.
Can't touch it.
I saw the sign.
No.
This cosplay is fucking awesome.
I saw the sign.
You saw the cosplay. You snorted.
I didn't mean to.
Say my name. Say my name.
Moving on to the next one. We're gonna go.
Thank you.
We're going
What
to
is
find.
love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
All
Dun,
right.
dun, 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 dun.
So this one is from Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2, because for some reason we didn't know how to number things. And
Just
she
name it 11.
and she went and did right.
You're so
She did
sweet.
Raikou. I can never say the name. It's
Raikou?
I think it's Riku, but it's like a girl. It's the girl.
Yeah, it's
So
Riku.
here's the character.
R-I-K-K-U.
Here's the character,
Okay.
and we all know that she's gorgeous because a lot of fans love her. But then here is the cosplay.
Yes, honey. And that beach
I like the little sun on there.
I like the photo.
Yeah,
I like that quality. That's
And
amazing.
That
It looks
scarf in the
awesome.
wind,
Yeah, the
girl.
scarf in the wind
I
looks
peeped
awesome,
it,
especially with the
fam.
lighting of the sun.
You know
behind
what
it.
they're doing? You know what that is? Special effect. It's just somebody grabbing the scarf, throwing it up in the air, and running
That
really
are
fast to
really-
take the picture.
really,
Yeah, but of course.
Well, it's also the beach too, so it can
There's
be
that.
windy or a fan.
Yeah, true. Very true.
But those are her secrets that she can share
But
with us.
this picture, though far away, and we can't really see the detail in the cosplay, it's still an amazing photo, and she did great.
No,
The hair is on point. The scarf itself. She pretty much did everything she needed to do for this character, and
Good job.
good job.
No diggity, no doubt.
Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to a.
I was
Staryu!
waiting for this.
We're moving on to a Pokemon cosplay that she did, and she did Staryu. So everyone knows that this is the Pokemon right here.
I love
It
it.
is a
Love it.
water type starfish. It's actually one of my favorites.
It's one of my favorite Pokemon.
It's on
It's
on that
dear
list.
to my heart because of Misty. Misty.
Everyone loved Misty.
Everybody loved Misty. And then they
If you guys want Jamie Gemini to cosplay Misty, go ahead and like this post,
why did they have to take her away from me?
That or comment down below.
and she will cosplay Misty for the next episode.
That'd be dope.
That would be pretty dope. But we're gonna go ahead and go into the cosplay itself.
Yes, honey, work.
I feel like Jamie has a lot to say about
I
this
love the
cosplay
hair
here.
color too.
How about
I think she
I'm
dyed her hair that
gagging
for a
at
while.
This is amazing.
How about we turn Star Me and Star You into
Whoa,
Star Us?
whoa! I just remembered something. Damn, yeah.
Yes.
What do you think of this cosplay?
I think this is pretty freaking awesome, especially like I just want to know if that was handmade or if you
All
bought
her,
it, 'cause,
all of her
like,
stuff. She's one of those many that we pick a variety of cosplayers, and I believe she is one of the ones that I picked that is hand making all of her things.
Well, I must say that this is like quality, top notch stuff right here. Cause like I'm also into like costume designing a little bit too, but like this like tops like everything I've seen like so far. Especially like Gemini said, that hair color, like that's what
I
I've
love the
always wanted to
rose
dye my hair.
gold. I am
I like-
dead.
I really like.
I want to find
Excuse
out where
me.
she got that orb.
Don't take it because I'm a guy, but I really like the outfit.
No, the outfit is fucking.
It's
awesome.
bomb. The way that she incorporates what she needs to incorporate, and she
And
gives
how
us,
she did it.
and how she
Especially
did it.
The orb, like she
The
got
orb is
perfect.
that orb itself is amazing, but the fact
Her
that
own twist on it.
yeah, but the fact that she was also able to put those gems
Mm-hmm.
in certain spots, and those gems work in those areas, so that way it brings the costume out more. And it looks like she has more than one star U on her technically, even though the only star U that we really see is on her head as her head garment.
It just brings it together with
Yeah.
the gems on her chest.
I like the cuffs. I like I forgot what they're called. The ones that are on her the bands on her
The
thing.
things.
I love how everyone's looking at me.
The things.
I don't want to say like,
The arm
bando.
gauntlets.
I want to say. I think it's
Arm bandos.
We're just gonna go with that
The
armband.
arm gauntlets.
It's just
But
like
you
the
didn't
fact
hear-
that like the gems on her chest, like kind of like they're minimalistic, but like they just add so much
Effect.
spark in there.
Like you guys don't know how much just like one little tiny thing can add a huge effect to something. And the fact that she added those really does bring out this character
Or
and turn it.
contacts.
And
Yeah, the contacts.
yeah,
are
she has
cool.
contacts on. If you guys don't know
Which
her.
brings
And
out
the
like
lashes,
which is basically
yes.
Yeah, funny.
which
Bomb.
is basically another pair of.
We're gonna go ahead and get a nice zoom on those contacts.
Girl.
No, which is basically another set of orbs. if
And
you
her
think
nails
about
are
it.
Yeah,
done. I see
like
you,
Josh said,
queen.
you really think about it. The orbs are red. Her contacts are red, so it's just
Yeah.
another set of orbs.
Like it.
Bomb. And
What is
You didn't hear?
next?
No, I think Gemini was the only person that heard the pickup line that I made up. Just right now, I said.
turn
let's do
star U into star E.
into star U into star us.
That would be kind of funny. They came out with a Pokemon called Star S. So the next one she did is one of my favorites from Disney, being Tinkerbell.
Okay, so when I was
Tinkerbell is
younger,
fucking great.
my mom always used to call me Tink because I have an attitude.
Yeah, we know.
You do. And I used to be like real snotty when I was younger. Not like
Nothing has changed, by the way. Take this from your twin sister.
But-
and Josh
No,
can't
you-
not
explain.
like I'm like a complete bitch, but you know, I can tend to have a little bit of an attitude.
I mean, you
sometimes.
too.
Josh can
I'm the
confirm.
sassiest
So we know that
And
we
Josh
know that
can confirm
Tinkerbell
that
did. We know the outfit's very typical. It's very I don't want to say skimpy, but it's very revealing and stuff. And she has the larger wings and the bun. So let's go ahead and take a look at how she
Yes,
did the
This is
cosplay.
actually how,
I
like,
have
you
the
know how I
buns
always
here.
wear my hair in a bun.
Yep.
This is where I got my inspiration. And she's wearing green. How cute!
Oh fuck, she's like a hipster Tinkerbell.
With
Modern.
jean shorts.
With jean shorts.
So let's go. It's not the best picture to analyze, but it's it was one of my favorites, so that's why I went ahead
I wish
and
I
threw
got more
this
of like a body view, but
I like
still.
how the eyes are super piercing.
Well, again, those are the contacts
Yeah.
to fit, so we'll go ahead and just jump into that really quick. So
Love
we
the
can
red
see.
lipstick.
Ah!
Those eyes are extremely piercing. Like,
They
literally
really are. Her eyes are look how wide her eyes are. They're so gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
And I'm not saying it just because like I'm a
And
dude,
those
but it's
wings,
just, like, it's so
the
cool.
wings.
The
I believe she
wings.
made the
Wings.
wings. I believe
She
she
made
made the
the
wings.
That's really detailed and like intricate, and
That's
it's like
awesome.
I'm so obsessed with like the little things. Like
Because the
you
thing
go,
is
girl.
because the thing is that in every movie, like they look exactly like they do in the
Wait,
Tinkerbell
what is
movies
her
and the-
name?
Lemon Bell. Her real name is Sarah.
Oh, so it's just one person. Oh, okay.
It's one person, yeah.
I get. This is so cool.
Actually, if you want to, while we do this, check her out on
Wait.
Instagram.
Does she use Lemon Bell because she cosplays Tinkerbell?
Or is it
I
'cause
think
she's-
that's just
or is
like
it
a
because her
name
last
that
name?
caught on or something. We will ask
Oh.
her.
She's been cosplaying a lot of blondes. I kind of noticed that. Even with like the rose gold, it's still like
Mhm.
technically kind of blonde.
Feel better?
Yes!
So the cosplay that we just
Kill
landed.
Kill.
The cosplay we just landed on is the Ryuko from Kill La Kill, because I figured, we did Akima La Kill last week with, well,
Kill.
2 weeks ago
I love
with
that
with
show.
Bria. By the way, really quick, Bria, shout out to Bria, who absolutely loved our episode that featured her, and she subscribed to us and is
Yeah.
now a huge supporter
She saw
of the legacy. So
I saw
shout
that.
out to
I saw that.
you.
She commented on our post in our group page,
Yep, she loves.
and I very much appreciate that. That was awesome.
Hell yeah!
I love that.
But
Thank you, girl.
she didn't do Ryuko's transformation outfit, which I'm kind of happy because not a lot of people do the regular school outfit. They usually just stick with the intricate one, and I'm kind of happy with this one. So let's go ahead and take a look at that cosplay. Josh, no what? No, not Josh.
No,
Danielle,
Yelly.
Oprah.
Woofy. Woofy.
There's
Luffy.
just a lot to say
Woofy.
about this. Like, that blue is like really pretty.
It
Like,
is.
I'm glad she didn't go with like the traditional like blackish whatever color.
That
like,
navy
it
color
really,
that it is.
It's
Honestly,
more
it makes it pop.
blackish. Like I don't know. But
I have to agree,
Yeah,
it
I
does
think
make it
that
pop,
blue
yeah.
is fantastic, especially like pairing that with that scissor. Like it just makes it really like boom in your face.
I
And
would
then like
love
I
to
see
own a
the
scissor
eye
blade.
over in the corner.
Yes.
And like it doesn't help that I'm also kind of a little bit obsessed with the show.
Kill a kill.
It's such a good
So-
show. Have you seen a Kill Kill?
I can make a kill.
Yes, with Larry.
So good.
I-
So
Actually,
good.
Actually, that was a
so
couple
good.
months ago.
That's so good. And she got the glove down too.
Yes.
So that's really good. Like I said, not a lot of people do her normal form with this just the uniform. They usually do her transformation one. So it's a nice little breath of fresh air to see the other side of Ryuko. Now, moving on, we have Spider Gwen
Yes.
from the Spider-Verse, and there's not really not much to say because it's just another Spider-Man outfit that we're looking at with her, with Gwen. It's just Gwen Stacy. That's all it is. So let's go ahead and take a look at that cosplay. And that is gonna go ahead and land on Daniel.
Jamie.
I said done.
Jamie.
Another blonde girl. You killed it. Okay.
She's so pretty, like beyond
First
pretty.
of all, you're gorgeous, but you. Oh my god. My jaw is like on the floor, girl. You rock this.
She did pretty good.
Wow.
Josh.
She's great. I can't say anything else.
Without getting in trouble. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and move on to. She did
Paige.
Paige from the 2018 Voltron, which, by the way, is okay to do now because Paige in
Because
2018
Paige is a girl.
is a girl. And she's already came out as she's female in the show, and the blue lion is now belongs to the boy, and the green one belongs to the girl. So I'm actually kind of.
It's so different, but
It's different, but that little difference is like I said in the Staryu picture. That little difference makes everything. So let's go ahead and take a look at that cosplay.
I love the hair.
And she's not blonde.
So perfect.
Technically.
Technically.
I mean, it's kind of. I think the way that she tried to do this picture is like make it look like more the brownish color that it is, which is
Yeah.
really like strategic and like I admire that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, the hair is everything. Like the outfit,
The
like,
eyebrows.
them eyebrows. Yes, queen.
Do you know what I like the most?
What?
She's got Pidge's weapon right in the background.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
His little dagger that he carries
right
around.
On the desk over there.
I love that, and I like that. It's just her phone and headphones, but the fact that she's got the tech just on the bed for that character, kind of brings out that character, and it really helps this cosplay a lot.
Yep.
I like the background for this character. It's, it may have been just her room, but it really worked out in the end. Jamie, take us to the next one.
All right, let's do it.
Praise the Lord, man.
In the next one, we are going to My Hero Academia.
My boyfriend's favorite. Shout out to Larry once again.
my baby. I love her. And this is who we're doing.
This is one of my favorite women characters.
I still can't pronounce her name right, so I'm just gonna try. We're just gonna say the one that knows how to levitate shit when she talks, when she touches it. So this is her in her school uniform. She has done the uniform that she wear her hero form, but it's not complete yet. So that's why I added this one only. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Flat out.
See, listen. This is like
That's so casual.
my favorite
It looks
My
really
Hero
comfy.
Academia woman, like in the show.
Again, the hair.
But you know what? You know what's funny? Though that is from a anime,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't know the anime, you just
You
think
would
that's a
still,
regular like
yeah.
tracksuit or something.
Mm-hmm. You would.
It
And
looks
it's
like
a
something.
cute
either way.
tracksuit too.
Yeah, it looks like something
Yes.
people would wear
Very
normally anyways.
fashionable, Very nice.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely give this a 5.
And she's just,
This is fine.
we're just probably gonna keep saying this, but she's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah.
That's Sakura.
Lastly, we are
Yes. Yes.
now. I am not one, so I know nothing about this character, but she did Sakura from Naruto. I am not a fan of this show.
I am the
So I know nothing about this show.
I love the bandages.
Yes. She
So,
got it. She got it
boom.
all.
Again, very minimalist. Like, I love the pink hair because
Mhm.
you know that's who she is. And
It's-
then like those
yes.
contacts, like you don't really notice like it like when you're, I don't know, not focusing. But like once you
Yeah,
really
I have to agree.
once you focus on like the pink hair and the headband and stuff
Piercing
like that
ring on.
really like comes out.
Like
Especially the little diamond thing on her head,
Mhm.
like so cute.
But the
Yes.
thing is that people think that she has blue eyes, but she has green eyes.
Yeah, I was
Green.
gonna say it's green clearly.
And she did the green contact, so
She
she
did
nailed
green
it.
contacts, but she
I love
completely
it.
nailed
So before we go ahead and we move on to the other thing, I just want to go ahead and put this out there really quick. So Lemon Bell started cosplaying in 2013, but didn't begin to take it seriously until 3 years later in 2016. Lemon Bell said in an interview that before her friends introduced her to cosplay and took her to a con, she was more of a shy girl who was a homebody.
I can
Relate.
Lemon Bell never used to like cosplay, actually being more into sports. So she is
What
a
kind
very
of
sporty
sports?
person. I believe she said like softball, volleyball, and stuff like that.
Yes.
I can see
Sports.
volleyball.
In the interview. So
Looks tough.
there's a little bit of that
Strong.
background. There's a little bit of that background history on
pose.
Lemon Bell. Now you guys know what time it is when it comes to this show. We are doing cosplay judging critique, and we looked at Lemon Bell's stuff, and now we are going to go ahead and we are going to do our thing. Now, for Danielle over here, this is how we do our show when it comes to this part. We rank the cosplayer by quality, accuracy, and presentation, and since we can't technically see the person in person, we base our presentation off of your photos. That's how we usually do things around here. So, if your costume is handmade or store-bought, we look at the stitching and material and the fit of the costume. Does it fit you? Is it too loose somewhere? And we're gonna go ahead and let the girls take lead on the quality side for this part.
Quality is a 5.
Oh yes,
Five
we rate from
Out of
1 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
definitely 5, cause like I don't know, like again, all the little accents and like the accuracy, like again, like,
And,
the,
like,
what we're
again,
gonna get into.
Like the minimalistic things, like the scarf from Supergirl, or the gemstones on her chest with Star U, or the glove in Ryuko.
and that little red accent in her hair though. Like,
Yes.
and then
The
that
little weapon
headband-
for Pidge.
the headband on Gwen Stacy, like that's
Yes.
very Gwen Stacy like.
The little markings on her cheeks
Her little
for
cheeks,
I love
everything.
the tracksuit and everything. It's
Oh, and she nailed the wristbands. If y'all didn't look at that.
Oh yeah, she did. Oh snap.
Yep,
then-
5 out of 5 for quality for me.
Josh, where are we? Oh, Daniel, where are we at? How about
I agree.
So
100%.
5? Josh, where are we at? Quality.
This is definitely a
5?
5. Because
So
she makes her costumes herself, and the quality of the costume is absolutely.
Are you looking at her on Instagram? It's
No.
okay, you are, because I'm about to.
I'm not.
So-
I'm talking to somebody. But
So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that 5 on her as well. So she has a 5 from everybody so far.
So she has 20.
No, she just has 5, 5, 5, 5. Technically, she just has a 5.
she has a 5 from
We all agreed on the 5.
So it's just overall 5.
Overall, a 5
right now.
right now.
Okay.
Let's go ahead.
Accuracy.
Accuracy. We check out to see how close to the character you are. We are
Girl.
checking on how
Behind.
faithful you are to, with the costume, the hair, the makeup, the props,
Yes.
all that little fun
And
stuff.
it's just like the character, like it just seems like very like in touch with the character, especially with like the posing, like especially if you go back all the way back up to the top, like
Supergirl.
especially with that Supergirl, it's very like I don't know the word for it, but do you guys know what I mean? Like it's very like kind of patriotic, I guess, but like still really fun and beautiful. Oh wow!
I think her accuracy, in my opinion, and even though it's
5.
even though it's not accurate, but I think because you can't really do this character, but I think her accuracy really falls, and really her talents really show with the Star U.
Mhm.
Everything.
Because it's like, how do you characterize like?
How do you humanize a Star U?
Yeah, with something without a human face.
A face, arms, hands, and I think what she did was amazing. She nailed it to a T.
I wish I could pull off that hair, girl. Like, honestly.
She
I've been thinking about going that short, but I just might now, because looking at her, I have
throw it up.
hella confidence now.
She did amazing, and she nailed her characters. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that 5 on her as well.
Yep.
So we are all in agreement on that 5.
Yep.
Oh yes.
So she has a
10.
she is sitting on that pretty 10. Let's see if she can make the full 15. We're gonna go ahead and go with presentation now. Now with presentation, we look at how hard each person by cosplayer. Maybe we're looking at 1, maybe we're looking at 2. But today we're just looking at the 1. We're looking at the complete costume, his or hers. We are looking at a rare prop, so like Pidge's weapon. You know, sometimes some people don't make that weapon because of the edges and angles of it. We are looking at the style of the appropriate wig. Does it fit with the character? And we are also going to be looking at your photos, because photos are pretty much all we can work with, because you are not here in front of us. And if you were, we'd be giggling like little children. So let's go ahead and Josh. Like we are now. Josh, where are we with photos?
Well, photos. The photos are very, very artistic. Like they are in a very cool setting. They're all like edited very well. They're all
Especially-
edited super well.
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely the setting plays like an important role, like how
Especially with Riku on the beach.
Riku on the beach, or like if you go back down,
What star you?
no, it was
Tinkerbell
Tinkerbell in that
on the forest.
foresty area. Keep going.
Kind of makes it look like she's tiny
Yeah,
Yes.
and then like her on that
on the
building or
bridge.
whatever, it looks
Gwen
very
Stacy on
like
the
New
city.
York City, like
Yeah.
you know how it is.
Very, very well. She finds a way to make it work and
And
fit.
Incorporate like even like the small details in the background.
It makes
Yeah.
everything pop.
So
because of the background.
So guys, does she get the 15?
Oh,
She
got
got
the
15 for sure.
So Lemon Bell, you go ahead and you scored that 15. You are
So
up
Savannah.
there. We love you here over at the Legacy, and we
Yes,
hope to
ma'am.
one day meet you and maybe have
See
a sit down
more.
and see more and have a sit down with you. That would be
Yeah,
pretty
maybe
awesome.
Sip some coffee
Sip some coffee.
and talk.
So here at the Legacy, we are coming to a close. We are coming to an end because we got other stuff to do.
Well, for today,
For
not
t-
for an end of
not forever. That's for today, guys. Because some of us are very tired. Some of us have to go to school. Some of us have to go to work.
And
Some of us have.
to go to
Some
sleep.
of us just have to live.
There's that too.
And some of us have to go to sleep.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and we are ending this off. Remember, I am your host, Ray King, and we are coming to you. Would you say this is live?
No,
Sure.
not
I was
exactly.
hoping Josh would remember from the first episode.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't say this is live, but why not?
Why not? we are coming to you from 199.4 Rochester, Iowa Studios. I'm Ray King. I am here with
Yes, sir. Yours truly.
Jamie Gemini, yours truly, and Yelly, aka just
Wolfie.
Danielle, or Woofy, because that's our nickname. But I exist. Hello.
She's Ellie Woofy.
So, do you guys want to check this out? Go ahead and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/The Legacy. Go ahead and look us up on YouTube with youtube.com/The Legacy Podcast. You can even find Miss Gemini.
Yup, that's me.
You can find her on Instagram at OtterLove
Underscore JLT.
And you
It's
can-
really complicated, but it's better than my last one because I suck at usernames.
And you can find Josh at
Twerk for Satan. TWRK _4, the number 4 _ Satan.
And you go ahead and you can find me at I Am Your King on Instagram.com. And don't forget, Instagram.com, just the Instagram because,
And
yeah.
Don't forget
And
about
you
Miss-
can also find,
Yelly at it's gonna sound different than what it looks like, but it's ELLEY Ness. Yelly Ness. I say that because that's just how it's always been ever since, 8th grade, like I said. Like, it's not, you can call me Ellie if you want, but I prefer Yelly because Dan Yelly, Because everyone in the group they all had E sounds at the end of their last name, or first names because it was Jamie, another Jamie, Courtney, Cassie, and then there's Danielle.
Danielle.
Like, I was the odd bitch in the group, so I was like, Danielle, that's me.
So go ahead, and if you like, go ahead and follow all of us on Instagram, follow our YouTube channel, follow our Facebook, and we will see you guys next week. Later, guys.
The sun goes down and the moon comes up. The blunts go round, everybody getting drunk all night. You know we put it down all night. And we gon' fuck around. Now everybody drinking and everybody smoking. Party on, party on.